Hey everyone, it's Fred from Fred's Garage. Welcome back. So on today's video, we're going to do a little upgrade to the Maverick. As you can see, the Maverick's bed's perfect for day-to-day use. It's great to put stuff in, go to the beach, go kids trips, go camping, whatever you need to do. The only problem is that you probably want to keep the stuff secure and keep it out of the sun and the rain, and also away from prying eyes. So what we really need is a tonneau cover. Now, maybe you've never placed a tonneau cover on before, and you're not really sure where to bring it to have one done. Well, let me tell you. Watch this video, stick along with me for a couple of minutes, and I'll show you how it's done. It's extremely easy, and today's manufacturers do such a good job to just make it easier and easier. You can do it yourself. It doesn't matter if you have a garage, you're doing it in the side of the road, you're doing it in a street. As long as you have a place where you can get access to your bed, it only takes you about 15 minutes. So let's go over it. We'll go over it together, help you do it. And what we're doing today will work on every truck. It doesn't matter what make or what brand. The brackets might be a little different because of the bed configuration, but it's all pretty much the same idea, and it's pretty easy. So let's get going. So here we go. Here's the trifold tonneau cover, and I'll explain the whole thing to you. A couple of weeks ago, this company, WorkSport, reached out to me and see if I want to do an installation video with them. And I said, sure, I'd love to do it. And after I researched the company, it just made me happier and happier, and I'll tell you why. There's millions of places for you to buy a tonneau cover. We all know the big stores online and all that we can get them from. WorkSport is an American company. It's made in the USA. Made in Buffalo, New York, or right next to Buffalo, New York. And whenever you have a possibility to buy something made in the USA, I would go with made in the USA. You know the quality is going to be good, and you're keeping the jobs here in America, and you're helping people in America, okay? So look them up, worksport.com. We're going to open this box, see what comes. Made in America. This one's the SC3. They make multiple covers. They have trifolds, quad folds. They have soft hard covers, hard covers. They're actually coming out with what I think is the wave of the future. It's a solar panel one. It's a tonneau cover made out of solar panels with a battery pack that it charges. There's a million uses for that, from camping, from going to the beach, to tailgating. It's really the wave of the future. Check them out at worksport.com. And let's open the box and see what came with it. Alrighty, let's put it down and let's open this box. So here's a little word of advice. If you're going to use a razor knife to open a box like this, set it at the lowest setting, okay? You need to be very careful with these because you don't want to cut anything in that box, and you definitely don't want to cut the top. You don't want to have to get two tops. Packaged nice. Free shipping. All right, let's see what we got in here. All right, so we got a nice seal, about 1 inch thick, to go on the bulkhead. We'll show you that there. And we got all the knobs and pieces that we need to secure it. We got the directions. Nice and easy. Tells you what you need, how you need to do it. It's only one sheet. I told you, doesn't get any easier than this. Now, once you start getting up to the hard covers, the retractable covers, it gets a little more complicated, but trust me, you can do it. It's not that hard. Even if you're not mechanically inclined, you can do it. And here's the cover. It's light, doesn't weigh probably 15, 20 pounds. Let's put it down and see what we got. All right, let's take a good look at this cover here, man. As you can see, it has very big seals, which is nice to keep the water out. It has a double gasket on the side. That's extremely nice. All the metal is aircraft aluminum, and it's powder coated. Especially living here by the beach, you need good quality, otherwise it'll rust like crazy. The fabric, look at that. The fabric's PVC. It'll last you for a very long time. And it's also got a lot of fibers into the material, so it won't break apart. This is a good quality cover. So how do we put it on? It's very simple. First thing we want to do is find the back. How do you find the back? The back's going to have these little clips here. This is where it clips into when it's closed, okay? So we know that's the rear. I'll show you a better video. I'll show you a better look at that. All these covers are going to come with some sort of latch mechanism and a strap that goes into that latch mechanism. That's so it holds it down when it's open, when you have it in the open position. You want the latch part, the buckle part, to be towards the cab side. Now on this seal, on a lot of vehicles, the front bulkhead is lower, 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch, 1/2 inch. But on my vehicle, my Ford Maverick, the front bulkhead is equal. So I don't need to use this seal. I would only need to use this seal if I needed to build up the bulkhead from the side rails, okay? But as my bulkhead and side rails are flat across, I'm going to save this seal for future use. All right, so let's place her on it. There we go. We'll push her all the way up. All right, so once you get her up there, you just want to check to make sure everything's nice and square. So we look at the sides here. This Maverick has a line here that helps me guide it, okay? But if I didn't have a line, I'd get a little tape measure and measure it. And I can tell that this is almost about 1/8 inch from the line. So I'm going to go look on the other side. And we're a little bit over, so we're going to move it over a little bit. There we go. We're perfect. It's up and it's square. All right. Come with me. We'll hop inside the bed and we'll get this all fixed up. All righty. Before we hop into the bed, let's talk about how this works so you understand. Each side in the front is going to have this C-shaped piece. It's going to have a washer that goes right there, and it's going to have the knob that holds the tonneau cover to the front of the bed, okay? So when we put this together, before we go in there, you'll see that on this Ford Maverick, it has a lip here. The bed is made to have a lip here. And this right here is going to fit right underneath that lip. And then it's going to hold the front of the tonneau cover to the truck, okay? So if we look here, we have these metal rods that come out. These are adjustable. So if your truck has a few inches of smaller width or wider width, you can just adjust these. There's one single screw. You back the screw out and you move this rod to wherever you need it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on. Make sure that if you put it on while it's on the bed, it's going to be the opposite of what it's going to be when you're in there. So we're going to put this on. We're going to put the washer, and then we're going to put the knob. And we're just going to keep it loose just to make it easier for when we're in there, okay? We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So remember, we're upside down here. So we're upside down, so we're going to put the C that way, the washer, and then the knob. Okay, let's place it on the bed and we'll get it secured. If you have two people, it makes it a lot easier, but it's really kind of light, so you can do it by yourself. What I would do is I would just place it gently right here on this side of the bed and then just work my way forward. And let's line her up and make sure the seals are all in good place. All right. Same distance away from the edge from there. Same distance from away from the edge from there. Let's hop in and I'll show you how those go on. Okay, so now we're going to look at the latch closest to the front. This is the latch closest to the cab, okay? You see the metal bar here. You want the metal bar to be as straight as possible. So you don't want it to be out here or out here. You can adjust the bar inwards or outwards depending on the configuration of your bed, okay? For this bed right here, the bar is perfect. It's straight. So if you look at the side of that, you'll see the C part. The C part will fit in here underneath this lip. So we're going to put it underneath, and now we're just going to tighten it. You want to snug it up. You don't want to go crazy tight on it. You just want to put enough pressure so the seal is holding. Just like so. That's perfect. And that's all you need to do. Now let's do the other side real quick, and I'll show you over there. So you see the same thing here. Bar is nice and straight. The C channel's in, and we're just going to snug it up. Hand tight. And that's it. Now let's go see the back. Alrighty, so let's put her down. We're going to unhook the latch. We're going to go over here and unhook the latch. Okay? You have your gaskets. It's going to slide right in. And then we're going to bring her down. Let me take you inside and show you how to do the hooks. How to clamp it down so it's closed, okay? Come on. Come with me. Alrighty, let's take a look at this latch and how this works. That's the open position. That's the closed position. It works on a cam. So when you close it, it lifts it up and tightens the tonneau. And then what it does too is you can screw it down to loosen it and screw it up to tighten it, okay? So we're going to open it up, close the tonneau, put it underneath the lip. You see the C. Put the C under the lip, and then we're going to tighten it up. And that's too loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw it up a little bit, open it, get it underneath, and lock it. And now she's going nowhere. Let's look at it again on the other side. Open position, lock position. Okay, we're going to push the tonneau down, open it, get it underneath, and lock it. Way too loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw it up. Open it, underneath the bed, lock it. That's the lock position. That's all there is. Close the tailgate, lock the tailgate, and now you have a pretty secure little back area. I mean, it is only fabric, so anybody with a knife or a razor blade or something can cut it open. That's why you would consider a hard top one if you're in a situation where you need added security. But let's go on from here. And that, my friends, is all it is to it. Now you have a beautiful tonneau cover, okay? Oh, and here's the best part. You close your tailgate, you lock your tailgate, and now your stuff is secure. It's not only secure, but it's out of prying eyes. Nobody can really know what you have going in there. It's nice and dry, and it's nice and secure. All right, let's take a little ride to the beach, and we'll end this video. Here we are. What a beautiful day in Florida. So as you can see, the tonneau cover is nice and tight, covering everything that's in the back of the bed. Nobody knows what's there. Very easy to open. And it's a great addition to any pickup truck. So go to WorkSport.com. Look at the tonneau covers they have. You can also buy it at Amazon. And if you like this video and you want to see more of them, because there's more coming, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you have any comments or any questions, just leave them in the comment section. I try my best to answer them all right? And you guys all have a great day. Take care.